huh? This isn't gonna work. None of these are good solutions when your window is stuck. Let's go over the top 3 reasons why your window stopped working. Taking first in our top 3 problems, the window switch. When checking out the window switch, the first thing you want to really think about is whether the key is in the on position or the vehicle is started. It's always best to have the vehicle running in case the battery is dead. If the battery is dead, the windows aren't going to work either way. One thing people always forget is the lock function on your window switch. If that's pushed down, then your windows aren't going to work anyway. So double check that lock function before you go replacing any parts. Take a look at the switch. See if you notice anything. Maybe you see some water stains or even coffee stains. If the window is cracked open and water or even snow comes in there, that's the main reason why you're going to have a window switch problem. You can push the buttons and pull them up. See if you hear anything. If you hear a noise of like a motor going while you're pushing it down, but when you come up, you hear nothing, that could be an indication that there's a bad switch. And on the master switch where you can check the other windows, see if any of those are working. If none of the windows are working, maybe there's a power problem going to the switch. On some vehicles, you can remove the switch without removing the entire door panel. That's why it's a good idea to check this first. We can just pull up this piece of trim and access the back side of the switch. Looking at the switch, you can see if there's any water damage or watermarks on the switch. See if there's been moisture in there. And then just check the connectors. Give the connectors a wiggle. See if anything's loose. If there's a loose connection, that's not going to be good. It's not going to work. Assuming everything's all set with the window switch, moving on to our second place in our top 3, the window regulator. If you hear this noise and the window is not moving, there's something going on with the window regulator. So you can hear the motor going up and down and some banging or crunching noise. You can even try to grab the window and the window may even move up and down. To do a good check on the window regulator to see if that's the actual problem, you need to get underneath the door panel. Let's take that off. And there we are. Let's take a look at this window regulator. Now this is a cable-driven window regulator. This is going to be like majority of the vehicles out there are going to be this style. Now you have cables that go up and down on both sides, and you have tracks on both sides. Attached to the tracks you have these clamps. Those clamps are going to be attached to the window, so when the cable moves up and down, the window is going to move up and down with it. Now over time, the pulleys right here, the cables might pop off those pulleys because the pulleys wear, or if the cable frays, that's going to not be good for the pulleys and wear them out quicker. Now right here, you can see where there's a spring, and that should be tight like that. If you see that the spring is loosened up and it's like very loose, it's because one of the cables have popped off one of those pulleys or it's broken itself. So in that case, you're going to have to replace the regulator. Now let's talk about the third and final problem, the window motor. Attached to the regulator. As the window motor turns, the cables are going to go in and out. That's going to cause the clamps to go up and down and how you get your window to go up and down. Now there's only 2 wires going to the window motor, power and ground. When the polarities are going one way, the window is going to go up, and when you switch them, the window is going to go down. The 2 major symptoms you're going to find with a faulty window motor is the speed of the window going up and down. If it's extremely slow, the motor is weak, or nothing at all. When you flip the switch up and down, it's not going to make any noise, you won't hear it, and the window won't move. Now let's bench test this so you can see how this works. I have 1 wire going in, it's a negative, and the other wire is a positive. I have it on a switch. And when I flip the switch, it's like hitting your window switch. And that's like the window going up. Now if I flip the wires around, now the polarities are opposite, and now the window is going to go down. And there you go, that's how it works. So those were the top 3 reasons why your window is not working. If you need any of those parts, make sure you click the link in the description, head over to 1aauto.com. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos.